Hello everyone. Yay, we are live now. So, everybody who had been waiting for this live, apologies. It started a little bit late due to some technology glitch. So, let's start it. And I welcome you all. The topic for today's live is me in my story. So, what does that means? Me in my story. What is my story? I request you to pick a pen and paper, and for those who have joined me live, and also who would be watching the recording later on, can sit with a pen and paper, and we can do some quick exercises right now to work upon the stories that we recite to ourselves each and every time, or maybe all the time. So, what is my story? Who is the hero in my story? What role am I playing in my story? Especially when it comes to events which are not so pleasant, what narrative do I have that I keep playing in my head? So, what does that mean? Am I imagining things? No, I'm not. I'm certainly not. People were bad with me, and I can still feel the pain. But is that true? They were bad with you, or maybe somewhere you were telling that to yourself, that how bad they are. And how do you know that they were bad with you? Because somewhere something was getting triggered inside you. Some emotion you were connecting to this story. This emotion can be of anger, this emotion can be of sadness, this emotion can be of abandonment, anxiousness, defeat, being cheated upon. This emotion can be anything, not just negative. We associate positive emotions also, or the emotions we call positive also, in our narratives that we play in our minds. So, what is this story telling me? Please pick a pen and paper and pick any instance of your life wherein you have been impacted, and you have been impacted adversely. Now, write down what all happened with you. Who did what? What did you feel? And whatever you felt, what made you feel that? I'll explain this further in one more question. Give yourself 5 minutes to do this exercise. Write a narrative about that instance. I won't call it an accident or any other word which attaches a definition to it. I would only call it an instance. And now, my next question to you is, what makes you feel the opposite of the emotion that you felt? For example, if in your story you felt abandoned, so what would make you feel loved? Write at least 10 to 15 sentences on what all makes you feel loved. What would the other person do, or what actions would they take that would make you feel loved? For example, they took good care of me. We had a fabulous communication. We were honest to each other, or they were honest to me, and that made me feel loved. So, this is an opposite emotion of feeling abandoned. So, if you are feeling any negative emotion in your story, write the opposite of that, the opposite emotion. You felt like a failure, then write what would make me feel like a winner. And now, after writing these 10 to 15 sentences, number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Number these sentences. Make that many columns below this narrative, below these points. And now, in column number 0, which is on the left hand side of all the columns which you have just made, write parents, spouse, oblique partners, siblings, children, friends, colleagues, others. And now in this table, you have to write the numbers which resonate with the actions these people do not do to make you feel that particular emotion. For example, in the childhood, a person doesn't feel loved because the caretakers were not giving attention. Now, when the same question is asked to that person, that how do they feel loved, the person writes, I feel love when I get attention. So in the table below, who all are the people with whom you felt that you did not got the deserved attention, and that made you feel unloved by them? Mention that number in front of their relationship with you, like whether they are your parents, whether they are your spouse, whether they are your friends, your colleagues, your siblings, your children, your neighbors, any categories that you fall under others. You can just go ahead and write what all actions they did not do to make you feel that particular positive emotion. So why are we doing this exercise? To make ourselves understand that we have attached certain definitions to a particular emotions, we have attached certain values to a particular emotions, and when these definitions, these values do not match, we feel the opposite of it. We have given a definition, we have given a structure that, okay, this is what happens when I feel loved. This is what happens when I feel victorious. This is what happens when I feel like success. So when these things don't happen, I consider myself a failure, and rather than taking the accountability, I point out fingers on others that, okay, this person made me feel like that. This person made me feel unworthy. This person made me feel like a failure. This person made me feel unloved. Now, we are going to write, what do you do when you feel like that? Some people might write, okay, I go ahead and I tell them that, okay, I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling not taken care of, or I'm feeling that there is a void, or I'm feeling there is no communication, or whatsoever it is. So what do you do once you feel this negative emotion inside you? What is your action step? Write at least 5 sentences. And some people also might mention that I leave it on God. Let God intervene, let God take care of it, and He is the best person to show them their place. So rather than resolving the problem or resolving the issue, or taking the accountability of it and looking inside you, what is your escape mechanism for that particular emotion? Now, a lot of people might feel offended that, oh, this is not an escape mechanism. I really felt like that. I understand. I acknowledge completely that you felt like that. But what did you do once you felt like that? Did you go ahead and resolve it? Did you went ahead and had the courage of speaking and conveying to that person that how you are feeling, or what their actions are making you feel? Or you started projecting, or you took the entire onus upon yourself that, okay, because of me this has happened, or there is something lacking in me because of which these people behave in certain manner with me, or maybe I don't deserve it. So what is your escape route to that emotion, which you have been doing in each and every aspect of your life? Whenever there is the presence of this emotion felt, what do you do? And what do you want them to do to you to make you feel loved, to make you feel victorious, to make you feel like a success, or whatsoever it is? And what will take you to do that to yourself? Because let me tell you something, friends, that if the trigger is inside you, the work needs to be done on you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been telling this story to yourself time and again. Otherwise, something would not have hit you hard, and your wounds have come into light again, and the pain restarted again. Has it been healed? So if something that is showing up in your life in any form, in the form of a relationship, in a form of an instance, whatsoever it is, if something is showing in your life and you are getting impacted out of it, then the work needs to be done over there. And somewhere all this happens because we have a belief attached to it. So once we answer all these questions for ourselves, we are doing nothing else, but we are looking at what is making us feel that. And now, towards the end, look at that emotion. Acknowledge that that is your emotion, but that's a temporary moment of your life. And you are far greater than that. And now what we are going to do is close your eyes, look at the same situation which you picked to work upon, and now change the face of that person with someone else. Maybe one of your favorite actors. Change the face of that person. And now tell me, are you still feeling the same? Once you have divided the pain into many sources, and once you have taken the accountability to resolve it, to give it to yourself what you are seeking from others, the pain goes away. And now you are ready to start over with a new zeal, with an empty mind, which is no more associated to that particular emotion and the pain associated to that emotion. Everybody who is watching this and who will watch this in future, it is a request to you that wherever source you watch this ad, please share your experience. That what happened once you did these exercises, what shifted inside you, and how you felt. And also let me know if there are any particular issues or particular aspects of your life which you would want me to work upon along with you. I can pick it up as a topic and I can do a live on that. Or you can connect with me through my page and you can take up a private session. Even that's a possibility. And thank you so much for your time and your patience and giving me this opportunity to work with you and bring a shift in your lives. Thank you so much.